Sorry, my last video cut off because my alarm went off, but I got my cats a big old cat house, and they're like, I can't look at you. They're so scared to get on the top one. It's like almost to my ceiling, so I'd be scared too. She's trying. Zero's wild. But anyway, sorry about that. Sorry. That fucked up my video. But anyway, I'm not going over it all again. And I don't know how to cut it together, so suck it. No, I'm just kidding. Don't suck it. Take it in. And, so anyway, my dad was like a douche. And he was like this younger kind of guy. I think it's because I watched that freaking Pacific Rim animated thing. Pacific Rim, like Code Black or something like that, just like the other day, because he kind of looked like that animated dad character who was definitely not a dad. Well, so let me spoil things, I'm sorry. But, so it was like that. But, so yeah, he's trying to train us. He's an asshole. And me, there's a bunch of other people, but me and my friends are developing a way to get out, you know? We're secretly, like, through the forest, because there was, like, now, imagine, there's, like, alligators everywhere, sharks, there's, like, bull sharks, because they don't need salt water. So, even in the rivers, there was sharks, stuff like that, like, so we were, like, the advanced group, you know, because I was his child, and the people I kind of grew up with. So, we were allowed to, like, go through the forest, and we called it, like, extra training, but we were just, like, plotting our escape. And, making a raft, you know, trying to get out of this place. And, stuff like that. So, finally, our raft is made, because I don't really remember much of what happened in between. A lot did, but I just can't recall it. And, I was like the little like commander kind of person, of course. And I remember I had no bad feelings about anybody on the team. Like they were all with it. I felt like, you know. And of course I was closest to Matt. You don't know who Matt is, but whatever. Blonde hair looking guy. And so I was closest to him, and because I was closest to him in real life, and so I was like, you know, I would tell him more than I would tell the others, but I did trust the others. And finally we get to the day that we're trying to leave. Now, this place it was like primitive, but advanced after whatever happened with like the polar ice caps or whatever. I should know more about this, but I'm sorry. So anyway, they were like little tiny guns, like snub-nosed little guns. Basically, I could go like this, and this is the size of the gun, okay? And they did have like these long, like a fatter area right here, and it was like a charger. They had to be like charged. They were like laser guns almost. And I guess they were lasers. I don't know. They shot things that looked like light, and they had to have a charged pack instead of ammunition. And so pretty much we got 2 of them. We managed to get 2 of them without anybody noticing, or so we thought. And then basically, if you can think of other stuff around, we were picking up everything to try and keep as, you know, survivors, because like I said, alligators, sharks, we're making spears, we're making those slingshot, like, fish things you can catch fish underwater with, you know, you put the slingshot on your arm, and you hold the spear back, and you pull it, and you let go, and the spear shoots out, like spearfishing. And, except we use them on people a lot of times. It was spear people. So it was spear peopling. I like that, spear peopling. So, you know, sometimes we'd be spear peopling. It's hard to say. And, but, you know, we learned to use a lot of things and make them, like, deadly. Like, Probably because I was throwing around tennis balls the other day. For some odd reason, I could throw with amazing accuracy. And I was just looking at my own eyeballs in the screen. And I was, like, remembering how I could throw, like, a rock, literally. Like, I was a deadly mofo. I could throw, like, a rock, and it would, like, I could, like, blind somebody. Like, and I could throw another one. I did this to somebody, I remember. But I can't remember where the frick in the dream it was. But I remember, like, I threw a rock, and it hit him in the eye. They're like, oh, fuck, my eye, it's gone. Like, you know? And then, like, I picked up another one, like, right next to me on the ground and was like, and they were like, oh, God, my other eye. And I was like, oh, man, sucks for you. I told you not to attack us. But, so, yeah, it's funny, but not, but funny. And so there was, we're trying to escape, and we're trying to find the right time, okay? And we find it, okay? Because we're waiting, like I said, for the tides. I'm going to call them tides to come. And the river is going the direction we need to go, because one way doesn't really lead to much, and one way leads to a greater area to escape from with more land. So it's basically like at some point, I hope my other alarm doesn't go off. This might be 3 parts. And so at some point there was like, we're escaping, and we have we're on the back of this truck, and fucking nurse sold us up the river. And hey, Zero, don't do that to plastic. And she sold us up the river, like literally, because she took so much of our time that the river was going the wrong way by the time we needed to leave. And then my dad came out and was like pointing a gun at Matt, and like, cause we thought he was still friendly with us and like didn't know what we were doing, and just all of a sudden was like, booyah, Matt, like, I'm gonna kill ya. And I was like, no. So I had to get in this fight with my dad, and I don't think I killed him. But I know it was like this big combat fight. It was all like, you know, I can't really explain that to you. Like, I was hitting him in the head, he was hitting me in the head, I was kicking him and shiz, like, you know those, like, oh man, what are those called? Those little aerial kicks? Not an aerial, but a kick where you're still on the same leg, but your body rotates. I used to be able to do those. I can't do them anymore. But anyway. I can't even remember what they're called. That's crazy. Let me get off the subject. But anyway, so big combat fight. Now I got a 3rd gun, but Nurse took one of our guns and was shooting at Lacey, and Lacey had a trash can lid and was like, the gun was about to, you know, blast through it and get her, you know, and oh my God, get out of the plastic bag. Zero, come on, Zero. Don't, I can see you. I'm not a T-Rex. I can still see you. She just stopped moving. Okay. But anyway, so Nurse, and then all of a sudden my dad's like, we see them, we're getting on a raft, we're escaping because I just beat his ass, and it took a long time for him to call for reinforcements. And the raft is ready. Now we have to go down this direction that we don't want to go, but we know it'll turn around at a certain point, so we're going to have to pass this same area again, which we're worried about. Obviously, we can't fight all of those people. I mean, maybe if I had enough rocks, but they wore helmets, so didn't help. But I don't know why we were on the back of a truck, I guess driving down to the river, but the wood line area where we had our little raft, and then we're getting in the raft, and all of a sudden we see that my dad has someone about to kill Nurse, and everyone's like, no, and I was like, what? She sold us out, and she was shooting at Lacey, like, just let her die. And he fumbled, because of course she's trained too, and she got away and got closer to us, thinking, like, running to me like I'm gonna save her and shit. I kicked her ass right in the river, literally. Like, I kicked her so hard, I'm pretty sure she flew like 10 feet, and everyone was like, why'd you do that? And I was like, because she's bad. But anyway, we get in our raft and we're going. And I have to save this hoe. I did. I saved a hoe. I saved her. And all I can remember from that point on, I know I made it sound like there was something coming with the raft, but all I can remember before I got woken up, because I was hungry and I made chocolate milk, but all I can remember is we saved a hoe. I saved a hoe, actually. There was lots of sharks and alligators, and for some reason, like, swimming iguanas. And I know they exist, so it's probably just something weird from my brain, but also snapping turtles, because I've had bad things happen with those in the past. And, so, anyway, I saved her, and we were waiting. I remember riding down the raft. It was very hard. We had to steer it, and we're trying to get to the point where we can turn around, and we're trying to get our shit together to fight once we have to pass that area again, because they know we're going to have to pass them again because the river's going to turn around. So we're like, oh geez, they're really going to bombard the shit out of us. So, you know, we're trying to figure stuff out and live. But that was the end of that one. I'm sorry, it's short and everything. But I knew I had to go, but it took me a while to get ready today, and it normally doesn't, but I didn't feel like getting up. My tummy hurts. Probably because of that chocolate milk. I ate a lot of marshmallows. But anyway, hold on. Here is my kitty cat. See? It's pretty big. They'd be scared of it. What are you doing, Phoenix? Hey. Meow. Yeah. Yeah. Smoochie. He always gives me a smoochie, but okay. I'm gonna go. I will see you next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe because it makes me want to talk to you more. And bye-bye. Oh, have a good day. I hope you do. I really hope you do, because this nice weather is feeling good. It makes everyone feel good. Enjoy my kitty in the background while I say bye. Bye.